Hello, hello, hello. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Let me just get this. Okay, yep, that's correct. I'll get that going. There we go. Turn on this. Pencil is working. Okay. Pretty happy with it, about that. Okay. So today I'm going to be doing what I planned to do yesterday with the body construction drawings and the so the body construction, then the gestures and portrait drawing. Well, hopefully everything goes pretty smoothly, and hopefully nothing crazy happens like yesterday. Oh, okay. And just gonna make sure that my references are all okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm all set. So I think without further ado, I'm gonna start the first drawing session. Okay, I got the bot. There we go. There we go. Nope. That's looking pretty okay. Except it's more. It's more like that. There we go. With that as the other side. There we go, and then got that, then got there. Okay. Gotta lower the head a bit. There we go. That seems better. Still not good, but better. Now got the elbow and the hand. Connect the dots. Connect the dots with a there we go. And this got the middle line with that. Connect those up, and then so that way I can do that. At the gotta measured out the bottom of the feet, and then that's about halfway, so got the knees. There we go. And then the ankles. And the ankle. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. The there we go with the got the got that. Okay. Now time to erase. Oop, nope. There we go, and now to go over it again. Except legitimately. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got the arm. Nope. There we go. And there we go. The got the hand. All right, all right. Okay. And then the there we go. Erase this part. The center line. Go. Okay, got the leg, then got the calf. Oop. Okay, and then okay, there we go with that's the foot. Now the other leg. Oop, nope. There we go. Now the there we go. Got that. Now the okay, there we go. This part is not right. Erase. There we go. Now the I did make the body too thin, but should stick with accurate proportions. Okay, let me make the ribs. It's about this. And then the belly button's right there. The that's looking pretty good. Now I get the go. Let's see what else I can add. Okay, just making the outline a little bit darker to make it stand out a little bit better. Okay. Looking good, looking good. There we go. Okay. Looking good. There we go. Time for the next one. Luckily for me, this lady is a little bit on the thinner side, so it's not gonna look as weird when I have her accidentally make her body too thin. There we go. Got the there we go. There we go. Got the shoulders now with the arm. First arm going here and right here. The hand like that, and the elbow on this arm, and then this arm like that. And of course this is in the back, but I'll still draw it on this end at the for this one. There we go. Okay, and now, almost forgot to connect the dots. Connect the dots. Awesome. Now connect these dots. The B. That's the bottom. And so let me just measure out. This is about the halfway point. They're both about on the same length, just maybe this one's a little bit higher, just by a smidge. And then there we go. Then there we go. And then the bottom of the foot is here for that one. So now it's just time to connect the dots. And then connect the dots. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. Make a quick foot. There we go, and then right down, and then there we go. Now time to erase and then go over it again. That's looking pretty good. Now the other side. There we go. That's looking pretty good. And the shoulder actually goes a little bit higher up than I originally drew, so there we go. Then there we go. That's the center line. Got the elbow. That's good. It's looking pretty good. Let me just get the center line and then actually center line lightly, and then of course got the chest. There we go. It's looking okay. Then got that. And then gotta do the that's pretty okay. I think I had too much space between the hips though. Oh well. Go with the hand like that. It's looking pretty good. The nope. There we go. Now the foot. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty decent. And then the other leg. Now the back of the leg. That's okay, decent. Okay. Honestly, that's good enough, I think. Okay. The rib cage goes here. The right. Gotta... Alrighty. That's not terrible. Fortunately, legs are a little bit long and torso's a bit thin, but oh well, what are you gonna do? There's like a minute left on my timer, but oh well. Okay. And this is a guy. It's a pretty straightforward pose, so that's good. There we go. Got the hip, and the torso. It's looking pretty good with the halfway points being roughly here. So knee is about right here and right here, and then ankle right there and right there. Connect the dots, connect the dots. Continue connecting dots. And then we go. Okay, there we go. It's looking pretty good. And then got the really wide shoulders. Shoulder with the elbows out here, out here, and the And connect the dots, connect the dots. The elbow being right here. Okay, there we go. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. Got the head. There we go. It's looking decent, I'd say. Now to erase. There we go. Let us draw the it's a really buff guy. So there we go. Now there we go. That's looking pretty good. Now the other side. Gonna be honest, I drew his torso a bit thin, even with how big it is right now. He is a very, very muscular guy. Ooh, got the... There we go. The... And the... It's looking pretty good, and then... That's good. Go. There we go, and then the belly button, and then the last ones are right there. So, shoot. And nope. Here we go, and then there. There. And there. Yeah, I definitely drew all these different parts too thin. Oop. Hey, Biz. I'm doing pretty okay. Definitely better than yesterday. Though that's not really saying much. But doing pretty good. How about you? If I remember right, you were able to get your game code, or you found an engine to run your game on. So yesterday, if I remember right. How's that going so far? Hmm. There we go. There we go. Honestly, I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. The guy I drew definitely skips leg day. He's not as big on the torso either, so... Oh well. Stop recording that. Okay, let me see what you said. May have been and a ghost enemy. Enemy needs some tweaks, but it's looking good for just messing around. I'm gonna go through the next lesson. I guess it would be called that. That's awesome. Glad to hear about that you're making progress. It's always good when you can see stuff come to fruition. But yeah, I was doing the I had looked at my older drawings and was able to see some progress, so I'm pretty happy with, like, so just knowing, like, if you're able to see progress with it, then I feel like that's a pretty good feeling. Oh man, I'm just looking at my the guy I drew on, like this one. Thank goodness the guy was so muscular in the picture, and now he looks actually somewhat normal, even though the legs are a little bit small. It's like, ugh. Well, it's not terrible. Let me just. I'm just gonna export that really quick. Export. That is. Oh, nope, that is not what I wanted. As a PNG. Save. Yes, awesome. Okay. Are you currently working on that right now, or are you just doing something else while as sorry if I'm a little bit out of it right now. Construction 15. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ah, shoot. Just looking at it, I'm like, oh, I can see where I did add incorrect stuff and could have done better. But it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, whatever parts you like, honestly, if it helps you think, like, yeah, whatever helps you make progress. I mean, can maybe alternate, like, since you got one character down, or you got, or I don't know if since you have the basic character and a ghost enemy, maybe maybe work on a little bit of the mechanics or texture and stuff like that, and maybe like alternate on stuff that, just as long as you're making progress, I think as long, yeah, that'll work. But take that with a grain of salt. I've never built a game. I was just thinking from an outside perspective. Yeah, and yeah, from what I've heard about game development and stuff like that, like that's not uncommon. Eh, like you can start with something. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. Like the with the testing what you've learned. Do you know what you mentioned um lesson is? Do you know what's on the next lesson, or is it just just similar to what you're currently doing and then just building on it? I'm guessing. If I had to take a guess, is that? Hmm. Don't mind the black screen. I'm just getting stuff formatted for the next drawing session. And it looks kind of not great, so didn't want it to be didn't want it to be seen. I'm actually going to be back in like a couple of minutes. Just have to go do something really quick. Ooh, next is double jumping and more things related to jumping. So I learned all this. I'm planning to make a rage game where inputs are flipped. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds really cool. That's a really interesting concept. Is the game? Oh, before I go, I figured I'd ask this question and give you some time to type. Um, is the game with that possibly has the ghost enemy? Is that the game that you're like kind of like the personal project, and then the other game that like this rage game that you're talking about, is that the kind of like the quote unquote learning project? Um, while you're typing that, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Whoops. That does make sense. Um, so learning. Okay, that that's pretty cool. I'm happy to hear you have like one of the main things is in any like creative field is I found for me personally is having a goal. So now they like since you have a goal, I feel like that's like half the battle. Sorry, I'm just doing a little something in the background as I um before I draw again. Oh man, I think I'm gonna need to grab a fan or something like that because it is pretty warm where I live right now, and it's a it's a really humid heat. Like ugh. Just gonna get this done first before I worry about that though. Okay. I don't know if I sorry if I already asked this and forgot, but how's your day been? Hope it hope it's been going pretty well. Yeah, like I said, my it's been pretty high here, and that kind of makes me a little bit sluggish. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, and sorry if you already said that and I forgot, but just a little bit out of it today. Oh well. Um, ooh, that um is that is that Keystone's the one like the project like your the learning part project for your like that game that you're talking about, or is that something else? Oh, keystrokes. Oh, okay. Uh, oops, sorry. Keystones. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, like it's been a hot minute since I've been in algebra. Um, hopefully, hopefully that goes well. I is that happening? Is that happening soon, or um, I don't know if it, but or I guess high school classes in general, but what I'm doing in it. Oh, okay, fair enough. But hopefully it goes well. Ooh, yeah, that's that is pretty soon. For tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely pretty soon. Hopefully it goes well. I I do not envy you, or I shouldn't say that. That was I shouldn't. I guess I shouldn't say that, but um, I hope you're really prepared. I just I wasn't really good, and I had a tough time in school, so it's from but I hope it goes well for you. Okay. Just Just getting. Okay, I got my thing all finished setting stuff up. So now, well, quote unquote finished. Now I can get this one. Just gotta get my references for my gesture. And. Oh, that's funny. I just looked ahead in my references, and one of the like the one of the one of the gestures is the same guy that I drew for my body construction. Because my gesture drawings and my um, body constructions both pull from the same folder. So that is actually kind of fun. I think that's kind of a bit funny. Oh, yeah, I don't want to say something that it's no, that's not good. Ooh. Sorry, I just gotta turn the screen off again really quick. Give me 1 second. So as a reference. I wonder. I'm going to try inserting as a new file layer. Use the transform mask. What is the transform mask? Okay. Properties. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Layer. Addition. Nope. Burn. Nope. I think actually luminosity is probably the right one. Multiply. Nope. Saturation. Luminosity. Uh-oh. The heck did I just do? Hmm. How do I scale this? Hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Hmm. Um, quick question. Um, does this look similar to the references that I used before? Um, oh, this is actually it is the same person, but I think the previous one that I used was this one. So you know what? Just to um uh, um maybe I can sort of use this as a test to how far I've come. Oh, maybe because I did if I'm remembering right, it was I I didn't do the best with it. Let me just pull that up. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. Yeah, that was not the. I did not do the best, to say the least. So let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do better this time. this time when I record it, it's going to actually I think I'll go back to the other way for now. But at the very least I have that for later. I'm just gonna quickly set this up. Opacity. Okay, that's about right. There we go. Saturation 0. Okay. There we go. But yeah. Okay. And unfortunately, the place that I'm getting the portraits from only has select um, select number of people to choose from. So that's why I actually used the same one. One of the guys is the same as I used the same guy twice, but yeah, that was one of the streams last week. Like you. I think it was one that you missed before. Ooh, I just realized my music is not going. Let me pull that up. There we go. All right, all right, all right. It is. I use the YouTube audio library, like this one. Ooh, this is a name that I'm gonna have a tough time. It is called Venkatessananda. I'll type the name in chat, because that I probably just butchered that spelling. It is Venkatessananda. Nanda. Ooh, can I just copy and paste it from here? Ooh, I can. That is the name of the song that is currently playing. Yeah, I just have it set for ambient and then just like calm, bright, inspirational, and happy. Just those are my filters. And then just go down the line from longest to shortest. Just I'm just looking at the references right now. Yeah, and I think I said it before, but the um um one of the references is a guy that I used for the body construction, so that's gonna be interesting. We'll see how my gesture drawing does of my gesture of him compares to the body construction version. I'm actually going to be right back. I need to I just ran out of water, and I don't want to run out in the middle of my drawing, so I will be back in just a little bit. It won't take it shouldn't take too long. Sorry about that. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Okay. Me me open up this again. All right. The pen is working. So I think without further ado, I'm gonna get started. Ooh, move this actually. There we go. Start recording. Start that. So, got the body and that. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's looking pretty good. All right. Then the shoulders. And yeah, just to let you know, I'm probably not going to be looking at chat too much. At the very least, while I am doing the gesture drawings, because it takes quite a bit of my focus. It takes a lot of effort for me. Hopefully that's okay. I mean, I'll still try to look at it, but I might like answers, or I might have to. It might take a little bit for me to respond to stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. There we go. And then got the okay. Okay, go. Then okay. Okay. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Got the center line, rib cage, belly button, the looking pretty good. I think I thought I had made the torso too thick, but the torso's actually looking pretty good. It's just that I made the hips not wide enough. That is what it is. But the actual torso is looking pretty good, actually. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so I got that, and then that's the second one. Here is the torso with that's decent. Get the exaggerations going. It's looking good with it's a little bit wide on that, but it is what it is. There we go. Actually, there we go. And then the arm. I'm gonna draw the head next because the arm has, like, this arm has to go to it. So we got the neck, or throat, I should say, and then the shoulder. Now there we go. The thumb going back there. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now got the center line. Okay. Now it's good, and then okay, and then okay. That's good. Now That's good. That is actually not terrible. I'm just gonna make the finger, like the hand. But yeah. There we go. The belly button. Actually, rib cage goes down here. Belly button is there, and then okay. Okay, there we go. Now, the repeat of the body construction, so let's see how it goes. So okay, and then the okay. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. There we go. Okay, then the shoulders. Okay. All right. Nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Okay, there we go. And the head. There we go. Boom. Thick neck. To be honest, it might have been a little bit of an overcorrection width-wise, but that's fine. I think that actually turned out pretty well. Pretty happy with that. Going to pause that and get ready to do the portrait. Oh man, got the hiccups. This is not the time for that. Let me get this. Turn the opacity to that. Get this blue. Yep. Increase the size. There we go. Okay. I just had to switch the ear and my earbud is in. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to start back up. So I'm gonna start with the body, and then since it's the ear shape, the base of it. There we go. Go. Man. There we go. That's looking pretty good. There we go. How's that looking? I think that looks pretty okay. So let me switch and now go. 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 Then this is almost. There we go. There we go. It's looking pretty good so far. All right. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Then Got the arm. Ooh, nope. Angle, there we go. Then over here, and then up a bit. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Let me switch colors back. Go. Okay. That's looking about good. So let me... Oh, I just realized I need to do the back of her neck. Okay. Now I can switch colors and get started. Okay, so there we go. Add that. And then just pretty much horizontal, just a little bit lower. Okay, there we go. It's the pinnacle of her face is this height. Okay. I think so far it's actually looking quite a bit better than it did last time. Right. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. I'm just lightly going over the basic hair shapes because I'm going to be adding more details later. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to just pause right there because there's actually some reference points using the back that I'm going to be using. So there we go. Then the that angle looks good. Okay. There we go. Middle. I think I drew this blue line wrong. I was thinking it looked kind of weird when I drew it, but didn't think too much of it. Oop, wrong color. There we go. Switch the colors back. Okay, that's looking pretty decent. Now straight over. Ooh, that sounds pretty interesting game mechanic. I don't know how difficult that is to implement, but if it hopefully that goes smoothly. I wish you the best with that. Sorry that I'm not super knowledgeable in the making of a game. Wait. I mean, yeah, yeah. So thank you for those kind words, but yeah, like I said, hopefully it goes well for you. That's all you can hope for, and or well, I guess the most you can hope for is doing your best, but it's all you can really do. As corny as that is. There we go. That's good. There we go. That is right above this point of the year. Okay. Okay, there we go. Looking pretty good. All right. That's decent for now. Okay. This goes parallel, then eats up here. This is about halfway. Then, boom, just above the ear here. It's 40. is. Cuts the ear like that. Okay, now let's just do the hair details now. And unfortunately, she's got really dark hair, so kind of restyling her hair a bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. That looks pretty good. Good enough at the very least. Now to okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was like, I think if I remember right, that was like the second one that I did, and it's like, okay, there's my motto is room to improve. And I lived up to that motto, to say the least. Okay. There we go. There we go. I think cause I watched like a video on doing hair, like drawing hair a while back, and so I'm just kind of putting that to use with the parts I had to freestyle. Finish the year course. What do you plan on doing with streams? Yeah. Own my own art. Like that's when I'm like, I know I started practicing. Started the process of getting my PNG tuber. I started that, but that's when I'm going to actually draw that, and I'm gonna actually like draw a finalized version of that, like that I plan to use going forward. Like anything, like if I draw one in the near future, then that's just gonna be a in the middle. But for the actual content that I'm going to be drawing, I plan, like it will be more personal stuff. I haven't exactly decided what specifically I'm going to be drawing, but it will be personal drawings. And but I will keep I will do another round of like the learning to draw. Like I will go through the course again, like the year course again. It's just that um I am not going to um I won't stream it. I'll just post it as like shorts or something like that, and um just because I know I'll want to keep learning, so that way I keep learning, and then um like you, and then whoever ever, if somebody ever wants to um if someone else ends up watching the stream, then um they you guys will be able to get different content. Oops, forgot this part of the hair. But realistically, I might I'll incorporate, at the very least, I'll incorporate more personal drawing into the streams and like the content that I make. But since I am going to be done, or well, I'm never done learning, but yeah, I'll be incorporating I'll be incorporating personal drawings into the art, into the streams. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. The then the red. Ooh. Ooh. Actually going to fill that in. Never mind. It's a little bit too thin of an area for this pencil. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Oh, man, my back's getting a little bit stiff. Oh well, I'm getting close to being done, so that's pretty... I'll be fine. Ooh. Here we go. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Then that, and then goes to the end of the eyelash. I mean the eyebrow. Okay, and then Just realized I forgot to do the eyelid for this eye, and also the pupil. So okay. Let me finish up the eyes and then I will move on to the nose. There we go. Switch the colors. And now. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. And the ooh. It's looking pretty good. Switch the colors. Now I just gotta do the mouth and then finish up the ear. Nope. That's looking pretty good. Ooh. Okay. Switch that up. There we go. This. This. looks better. Okay. Now the final details for the ear. Oh. Okay. Oops. Oh, I keep forgetting just to switch the color. Okay. The last little bit. All right. I think I'm gonna just erase this bit and then darken the lines that are actually there. Which, shoot. Okay. To be fair, I think I darkened everything that I need to. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it there. Obviously, still could use some work, but definitely improvement, I would say. There it is. Okay. Oh. Yeah, and luckily I remembered some stuff of the video that I watched regarding the hair, because then I was able to, because unfortunately she has really dark hair, so I can't really see the different forms in the hair, but I was able to freestyle it a bit and it looks pretty okay. Let me just gonna get rid of the reference just to, oh, actually I need to export this before I forget. That is the 316. Boom. Yeah, just a little bit behind, unfortunately. but slowly but surely catching up, hopefully. Unfortunately, this week's going to be a little bit not great, just because I have the I'm going to be traveling a bit for Memorial Day weekend, so going to be I'm not going to be drawing that day, but I'm probably going to be drawing sometime tomorrow morning and not streaming it, just because I'm planning on getting something done. I forgot what I was going to do, but I do remember that I was going to be drawing tomorrow morning without streaming. But I will be streaming again Thursday. And then possibly Monday, probably not though, so I will most likely be after Thursday. My next stream will probably be next Tuesday. Yeah, because I am going to my parents on Friday night, so I won't be able to stream that day. And then we are coming back the 25th. So, I think I am going to be... I think I'm going to be heading out. Since I'm a little bit tired. I think the weather's getting to me a little bit, so I need to sleep as much as I can now. But I hope you have a good night, and I will see you Thursday if you're there then, if you're here then, or if not, then I will see you Tuesday. I don't know if you're traveling for Memorial Day weekend, but I hope you do have a good Memorial Day weekend if I don't see you before then. Sounds good then. I'll see you Thursday then. Have a good night. Or have a good night too, I should say. See you Thursday.